Hello friends, today in this video we are going to study about coordinate geometry, chapter 1 straight line, and topic of today is slope of a line. So friends, what is coordinate geometry? Coordinate geometry is a branch of mathematics in which geometrical problems are solved through algebra by using coordinate system is called coordinate geometry. So friends, today we shall learn about slope of a line. So friends, let's start. See, first, before going to slope of a line, you should understand what is the angle of inclination. So, here inclination of a line. What is inclination of a line? You first must understand. Then only you can understand about slope of a line. So student, here you see inclination of a line means what? Angle made by a line with positive direction of x axis is called the angle of inclination of a line. Here you see this is a straight line, okay, and the angle made by the line L with positive direction of x axis. Positive direction of x axis, this angle theta, blue color theta, this is your angle of inclination of this line L. And you remember it, inclination is always measured in the anti-clockwise direction. Anti-clockwise direction. Clockwise direction means in this direction, and anti-clockwise direction means in this direction. So here inclination is always measured in the anti-clockwise direction. Here you see this is initial line, and from this line you start you go in the anti-clockwise direction, then you get the angle theta, this theta, and this is the angle between this line and the positive x-axis. So positive x-axis is, its direction is in this direction, and the line is this. So angle between the line and the positive x-axis is theta. This is the angle of inclination, not this theta. Okay? Here you see the line L, okay, an angle between positive x-axis and this line, okay. So here always you take upper ray, not this ray, okay. So angle between the positive x-axis and this upper ray, you go in anti-clockwise direction, not in clockwise direction, not in clockwise direction, you go in anti-clockwise direction, then you get the angle theta, this theta, and this is the angle between the line and positive x-axis, and this angle is your angle of inclination of the line. So here angle of inclination is theta, that is equal to 135 degree. Understood? Next, here you see this theta value, this angle of inclination varies from 0 degree to 180 degree. Okay, theta lies between 0 degree and 180 degree. Here you see this line. Okay, angle between the positive x-axis and this line is what? As they are parallel, so the angle between positive x-axis and this line is 0 degree, is 0 degree. Okay, so here angle of inclination is 0 degree. Here you see this line and the positive x-axis direction, and you go in anti-clockwise direction, then you get the theta value, that is the angle of inclination. Okay, here also positive x-axis in anti-clockwise direction, so angle of inclination is this theta value. Here you see the line which is vertical. Okay, means this is perpendicular to x-axis. That time the angle of inclination, this angle, this is theta, and whose value is 90 degree. So angle of inclination here 90 degree. So angle of inclination of a horizontal line is 0 degree. Angle of inclination of a vertical line is 90 degree. Okay, here you see angle of inclination, positive x-axis and this upper ray, means you go in anti-clockwise direction, then this is the theta, and this angle is your angle of inclination. So angle with positive x-axis is called angle of inclination, and the inclination is always measured in anti-clockwise direction. Understood? Next, see, now come to definition of slope. What is the slope of a line? Here you see this definition. Slope of the line is defined as the tangent of the angle of inclination. Tangent of the angle of inclination. Tangent is what? A trigonometric ratio. Understood? So tangent we write in abbreviation tan. An angle of inclination, that is theta. So tan theta. Tan theta is your slope of the line, and theta is the angle of inclination. This is one definition. And you may say the ratio of vertical change into horizontal change. Here you see, suppose you take this line and which makes angle theta with positive x-axis. Positive x-axis. This theta is your angle of inclination. Then you can draw a right angle triangle. And tan theta, you know, tan theta is your P by B. P is perpendicular by base B. So here perpendicular is your vertical distance and base is your horizontal distance. So QR by PR, that is slope, and slope is denoted by M is equal to tan theta is equal to QR by PR, that is vertical distance by horizontal distance. Okay, and also in other words you can say the change in y over the change in x means change in y. This is change in y and this is change in x. So tan theta is your change in y by change in x, also you can say. And you know that tan theta, this value gives a number, means a real number. Okay, so slope of a line is a real number. Okay, slope of a line is a real number. Here m is real number. And you remember it, the slope or gradient of a line. You may say slope of a line or you may say gradient of a line is a number, is a real number that describes both direction and the steepness of the line. This number m, that slope, that describes both direction and the steepness of the line. Here you see this line's direction is in this, it goes in this direction, it goes. And steepness of the line, steepness means rising or falling sharply, is called steepness of the line. Okay, here you see this line, angle, here angle of inclination is theta, which is an obtuse angle. Okay, so you know tan theta is your slope. Slope is what? Tan theta. So here tan theta, theta is now here obtuse angle. So you see here obtuse angle. These are obtuse angle. And tan theta, if theta is obtuse angle, then tan theta values is negative. Here you see negative value. Yes, negative value. So slope is negative. So slope is negative value. So here slope of this line is negative. Here the angle of inclination is theta. Okay, angle with positive x-axis and the line. Okay, and the inclination is always measured in anti-clockwise direction. So this is theta and that is acute angle. Okay, and you know tan, here acute angles are, these are acute angle, and here you see the tan theta, tan 30 degree, tan 45 degree, tan 60 degree. Okay, tan of an acute angle is always positive. That's why slope of tan theta is always positive. So the slope of the line is positive when the angle of inclination is an acute angle, is an acute angle. Understood? Here you see vertical line, the angle of inclination is 90 degree, and you know slope tan 90 degree. Tan 90 degree is undefined, not defined, that is infinity. So the slope of a vertical line is not defined, not defined. Here you see horizontal line, angle between horizontal line and positive x-axis is your what? 0 degree. Okay, so slope of vertical line, that is tan 0 degree, is equal to what? Tan 0 is 0 degree. So the slope is 0. So the slope of a line may be negative, may be positive, may be 0. Understood? And slope of a vertical line is not defined. Understood? Next. So you can easily remember here, positive slope of a line is positive when line this line, the angle between the line and the positive x-axis is acute angle, acute angle, and undefined for a vertical line. Negative when angle made by a line with positive x-axis is obtuse angle. When obtuse angle, that time the slope of a line is negative. And a horizontal line, angle is 0 degree, so slope of a line is 0. Understood? Now we shall find slope of a line when 2 points on the line are given. Okay, here you see 2 points are given. Then how can we find the slope of a line? Here we learn. Here you see 2 points are given. Okay, now we shall find the slope of the line. Here 2 points given. 2 points given, and you know the definition of this slope. What? Now change in y by change in x. Okay. So here you see, also you know that tan theta, that is your slope m. So the angle made by this line with positive x-axis is theta. Is theta. And 2 points are given, this point and this point given. Then you see here, if you draw here perpendicular line, and this point will be what? Now x2 and y1. This point, the ordered pair of this point is x2, y1. Okay. Then change in x will be what? Now x2 minus x1. x2 minus x1. Here the change in y is y2 minus y1. So slope tan theta, that is m, is equal to change in y by change in x, that is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Understood? Next. See, same thing here also. Here 2 points are given, A and C points given. You draw perpendicular from C point, that is CD perpendicular to OR, and here AB perpendicular to OR. Okay, and then you draw perpendicular AE perpendicular to CD. Okay, then you get a right angle triangle, and this angle is equal to this angle. Why? Because they are corresponding angles, and you know that the trigonometric ratios of the same angle is same. So the tan theta for this angle and tan theta for this angle are equal. Okay. Now you see, in this right angle triangle you can find easily tan theta, that is equal to P by B. P means perpendicular by base. Here perpendicular is CE by base AE. AE. This. And you know that CE is change in Y, and this AE is change in X, that is equal to change in y, that is y2 minus y1, and change in x is x2 minus x1. So that is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay. When theta is acute angle, theta is an acute angle. Okay. Then you can find tan theta is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, and this is the slope of this line when 2 points on the lines are given, that is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Understood? When theta is an acute angle. Now when theta is an obtuse angle, we'll find the slope of the line. Here you see, when theta is an obtuse angle, then what is the slope of the line? Here theta obtuse angle, yes, and 2 points are given, R and S points given, and you know that theta angle plus this angle, this, so they are linear pair, so sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degree. You can write 180 degree. Then this angle is equal to theta, so QPX, this angle is theta, so you write theta value here. Then you get QPO, this angle you get. So QPO is equal to 180 degree minus theta. Okay, this angle is now 180 degree minus theta. Okay, now you can draw RT perpendicular to OP and SU perpendicular to OP, and then SM perpendicular to what? This RT. Then you get a right angle triangle. Okay, and this angle is equal to this angle because they are corresponding angle. So angle RSM is equal to angle QPO. This angle is equal to this angle because they are corresponding angle. So you can write RSM is equal to 180 degree minus theta, and theta is equal to what? Theta is equal to, you can write 180 degree minus RSM angle. Okay, so this theta is equal to 180 degree minus RSM. Okay, now you know that slope of the line is what? Tan theta. Okay, tan theta, here angle is theta, so slope is tan theta, and theta value, what we got? Theta value 180 degree minus angle RSM. So you write in the place of theta 180 degree minus RSM angle. Then as you know this formula, that is tan 180 degree minus alpha is equal to minus tan alpha. Okay, this formula you know. So here you can write M is equal to minus tan RSM. Okay, then tan RSM, that is equal to what? Vertical distance by horizontal distance, that is change in y by change in x. So change in y is here y2 minus y1, change in y, and change in x is what? Here you see x1 right side and x2 left side. So change in x is equal to x1 minus x2. Okay, that is equal to, then you can write M is equal to minus y2 minus 1, that is change in y, by x1 minus x2, that is change in x. Okay, as it is negative, you can write here m is equal to y2 minus y1 by, here you change x2 minus x1, you can write. This can be written as this: m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, so slope of a line is this when 2 points are given, that is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Now we shall solve some question. Here you see, find the slope of the line that passes through the point this and this. So slope, you know the formula, m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, here y2 is 12, y1 is 4, so 12 minus 4 by x2 6, x1 2, so 6 minus 2, so here you get 8 by 4. If you cancel, then you get 4 2 ja 8, so 2. So slope is am is equal to 2. Okay, so slope of this line that passes through the point this and this is equal to 2. It is positive, that means the angle made by the line with positive x-axis is an acute angle. Okay, now come to this: what direction is an undefined slope? Obviously vertical. Yes, vertical line, this is 90 degree, so tan 90 degree is equal to undefined, so vertical line. Third, find the slope of the line that makes an angle 60 degree with the positive direction of x-axis. Positive direction of x-axis, theta, that is 60 degree. Okay, then find the slope of this line. You know slope equal to m is equal to tan, here what, theta 60 degree, so tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. Okay, see, it is positive because the angle of inclination is an acute angle. Understood? Summary: inclination of a line, the angle made by a line with positive direction of x-axis is called inclination of a line. Slope, that is denoted by m, is equal to tan theta, and theta is what? The angle of inclination. Angle of inclination. Okay, now come to slope of a line joining points this and this, 2 points, then you get slope is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, and that is equal to, you may write y1 minus y2 by x1 minus x2 also you can write. Okay, thank you dear friends, for today this much.